Well, how y'all are? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. For some reason or another, I've owned this gun for 15 years, and I've never done a video on it. I did a video on this one, which is the second generation of that gun, which is the 929, or the Sidekick. Now, there's the Sidekick, which is the 929. They also had a Sidekick, which is a 930, and they also had one which is the 922. This one is a 922. The 622 is 6-shot. This one's 9-shot. This is the pull pin arrangement where you pull it out and the cylinder drops out in your hand. I did a review on this gun about a year and a half ago, and for some reason or another left this out. Now, I've had this gun for about 3 years, and I've had this one for about 15. I think I bought this gun just after 9/11. Maybe about 2003 or 4, somewhere along in there. I've had it quite some time. But this is the 929. Now, when I bought this gun, it didn't have a rear sight. The rear sight on this one is semi-adjustable and bolt-in. I bought a rear sight for it from Numerich Arms and put on it. And it shot loose and fell out, and I lost it. So I found a piece of metal which was just exactly the right thickness to fill this slot. And I made me a rear sight using a file. It just happened to be the handle part of a Remington choke tube wrench. Just fit in there perfect. So I cut the end of it off and started filing on it, and I finally filed me out a sight. And when I got it in there, then I JB welded it in. This gun shoots really good. This is the chromoly bead blasted finish. Good all-weather finish on a gun. Harrington Richardson, this was the last generation of this gun, the Sidekick. And it is a model. This one is the, I'm wrong. This is the 930. Says so right there on the barrel, the 930. H&R, Garner, Massachusetts, USA, 22 long rifle, made in the USA. And that's all the information that's on it other than the serial number down here on the butt. It has the black, midnight black grips, and just overall a really nice little gun. Now, I don't know what you would have to pay for this gun in today's market. When I bought it, it was just under 2 fingers. And I thought to myself, man, you just paid 2 fingers with tax and everything for an H&R little revolver. I thought, I kind of gypped myself that time. This gun outshoots Eddie Ray's old model 4-inch kit gun. This gun outshoots the new version of the kit gun. This gun outshoots a lot of guns that are much more expensive in a .22 caliber revolver. Well, let's give it a try. Let's see how it shoots. See how it rotates. It's a 9-shot swing out cylinder. Just a neat little gun. Now, I bought this gun because I didn't think it had a great deal of accuracy potential, but I was going on with a group on a whitewater, and canoe and raft trip on the Lower Cumberland River, Tennessee into Kentucky. And it was going to be a 2-day deal. We were going to leave on Friday and get into the ford on Sunday evening. And when we got into Kentucky, we were going to hunt and camp. And we hunted and camped. And this was something we routinely did back in the day. Me, the McNevin boys, you know, my cousin Ed and Tony and all of us. Those canoe and hunting and fishing trips were pretty common. We used to do it a lot. And I bought this because it had an all-weather finish on it. That's the only reason why I bought it. I had been carrying this gun on those trips, which is the little H&R, or no, the little RG 66. And every time I come home, the steel parts would be rusty. And I'd have to clean the tape and go through all of that. And I wanted something with an all-weather finish. I didn't think it would shoot as good as it did. But we're going to give it a try-fi right here. And we'll see how it actually shoots from the bench. I have never done a video on this gun to my knowledge. I mean, I may have 5 years ago, and you know, it's way back in the files where I can't find it. But we're going to shoot, I'm going to shoot 9 on double action, and I'm going to shoot, we got some old paper targetification down there. We're going to shoot, I'm going to shoot 9 on double action, and I'm going to shoot 9 on single action and see how we get. Let's do double action first. Let's get back here where you can see me shoot that gun. Better hold your mouth right, Alvin. I like it that it's a swing out cylinder and you can just reach through there and just punch them out. That's really neat. Let's get it reglottened. Put some bullets in it. Get us some bullets in it. I love these containers. And I've had a couple of you contact me trying to find these containers. These hold about 200 and almost 300 .22 long rifles. They hold about 180 .22 Magnums. And what they are is, they're the chemical agent decontamination individual containers. And you know, they got all kinds of wipes and stuff on there that you can wipe yourself down from chemical agents before you go to taking off your mop suit and your gas mask and so forth. They got that snap-on lid with a rubber gasket in it, and it's the only way I could keep tobacco and 22s dry on a rafting trip, on a canoe trip. When James Witt at Army Surplus Warehouse gets some more of them, you know, I'll send you an email and tell you. Because, or I'll even make a video about it. All right. Single action. Let's get some singular action going here. They punch out nice, buddy. Let's try some steel while we're at it. See if I can hit any steels with it. This is not the greatest 25-yard gun in the world. But my viewers will inquire, and it will be necessary to redo. So let's just do this. We'll try the steel silhouette at 25 yards. Double action. That's a hit. That's a hit. 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 I think I got one more. Yep. Like I said, this is a really good shooting .22 revolver. All right, let's go down and look at our marksmanship, or our lack of it. Simple fact of the matter is, I don't think I would take 5 fingers for this gun today, because it shoots really good and it's really reliable. 9 and 9 is 18, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I don't know, some raggedy holes right there. Like I said, for a economy price .22 caliber revolver, it shoots pretty damn good. Well, I shot squirrels with it. Sometimes it took 2 tries. On those rafting days, those rafting trips, canoe trips, I generally was on a canoe and they were on a raft. We had one of those big 6-man black, not a rib, not a rigid inflatable boat, but a big 6-man, you know, raft that there was generally 4 people in it, an Army, Navy surplus thing. We used that thing for years, you know. We'd fill it up by means of a medical oxygen bottle. It originally had a pull ring little bottle on it, you know, that would inflate it. But it was a one-time deal. We'd pump it up with an air pump, you know, a bicycle pump, and man, that'd take forever. And somebody got the hot idea that we would fill a medical oxygen bottle up with just regular atmosphere, you know, at the at the scuba place or at the fire station. And we just fill a medical oxygen bottle up, you know, and that would fill it up once, and then, you know, tighten it back up again, and before we made the last leg in. And that worked really good. We had a lot of fun. Well, let's get back to it. Of course, we always had .22 rifle and, you know, 12-gauge shotgun, so we wouldn't starve. We wouldn't starve anyway. There's enough being sausage and beanie weenies in that boat to hold us for a year. The 930. You see one of these guys today, and I'm going to tell you something. This gun holds up really good, because you know me. Anybody that watches this channel knows I'm a stone gun nut, and I like to shoot anything, you know. And it's really economical still today to shoot this kind of gun, and I shoot it a lot. It's been shot a lot. And it still shoots good, and it's still good and tight. So, looking back on it now, it was a good buy when I bought it. If you see one of these guys in a pawn shop, or, you know, at the gun show or something, and you pull that hammer back, and it ain't got too much play in it, and you let that hammer down, Yeah, it's probably worth the money, probably up to 3 fingers, you know. It's got a transfer bar safety in it, and that makes it a pretty easy thing. You're not going to drop it by accident and it go off. And it's just a great little gun. I can't believe that if I made a video on this gun back in the day, I can't find it. So I figured I'd get out and redo it. Or do it the first time, however it worked out. Well, there you go. Like, share, commentate, and subscribe. I think today is the 25th of October 2023. There's a lot of sadness in the world, buddy. Some nuts gone off up in Maine and shot a bunch of people and wounded a bunch more. The only way to stop an active shooter is with an armed citizen. The only way to stop an active shooter is for you to arm yourself. Go to the range. Learn how to shoot. Go to the range. Become a better marksman. Okay? And stop it. That's the only way to do it. I don't know what's causing this, you know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a mathematician. I get concerned when it don't add up. Okay? All right then. Be vigilant. Carry your gun all the time, everywhere you can. Be prepared. All right. Be a good citizen. Be of good cheer. Check on the old people. Join the NRA. They're trying to make it easy for active shooters, and the NRA is trying to stop them from making it easy. We'll see y'all.